Good morning, everyone out there. Today is February 28th. It is our last day of celebration, and I am Corinne Braxton, and I'm coming to you today from Boca Grande, Florida, where it's probably in the mid-70s and probably get up to 80 today. Back in Montana, it's much colder, of course. But we're here for another month, so let me just check and see if I can get my computer, everything synced up. There, I see myself. Okay, let me just check the button. There we go. You have to have that on mute, and then this so you can hear me okay. So good. Now we can start. Now let's see. Now just a reminder real quick that please, oh, hey, Kathy, good to see you this morning. How's your leg doing and your knee? Hope you're doing well there in Colorado. Just a reminder that, hey, Munch, you can subscribe, thumbs up, hearts, all those things. If you're watching the replay later, you can share this, and I always appreciate you sharing it when you're on YouTube or on my Facebook business page. That helps me grow my business and helps other people find me. So I really appreciate that. And anyway, we are at the very last day of February. Celebration is ending tonight at midnight, and I'm really sad to see it end. It's always a great thing. This year it's only one time. We've just had it, January and February, and then it ends until next January. So if you haven't had a chance to order yet, I hope you'll do that today. I'll have all that information on my Facebook and on my YouTube, and you can do that. And I'd also love to have you join my team if you haven't done that. My team is called Simply Creative Girls, and I have 36 people all over the United States, first level, second level, third level, and I'd love to have you. Hey, Linda, good to see you. I'd love to have you join my team and be part of Stamping Up and get a discount. You can most people are hobby demonstrators, but a few people like to start a business, so you can do either one, and I'm here to help you with that. Okay, so we have a lot to do today. It is February 28th, 2023, and I am going to be using the Easter Bunny stamp set today in my video, and we're doing several cards, and all using that sweet set, which is still available. But just remember, today's the last day of celebration, so we have this booklet, and then we also have the add-ons that Stamping Up added on, about 10 different things. And then we have the clearance rack has been updated. That was a really fun surprise last week. And then tomorrow, March 1st already, we have this new, I know it's all backwards. Well, this one is backwards because it was printed backwards. Oh, goodness sakes. Anyway, it's called Online Exclusives. I hope I didn't send some of these out in my packages. Anyway, it's just a whole collection of things that are going to be online. Stamping Up is doing this. Hey, Jan, good to see you down there in Arizona. But this is one that starts tomorrow, and we've been able to pre-order this as demonstrators. Of course, pre-ordering is, let's see, where is mine? Here it is. Everything's buried. Love it. And I have a class March 11th on this. So it's just a great set of dies, good stamp with lots of nice script and words. There are some gorgeous little gems. They're frosted gems. They're loose. And then this designer paper, I love it. I think you'll all love it. And then we have some foiled paper with copper, gold, and silver. We have some new embossing folders. All of those things are just terrific. So I hope you'll, if you're a demonstrator, you are able to get those today yet. Or if you'd like to join today and get those ahead of time while you can still earn rewards, that would be great too. But anyway, that's open. That's available for everyone starting tomorrow. So I can put those other things in the wastebasket because we're not going to need those anymore. Our Stamping Up catalog, let me see if I can find the front of it. There it is. This catalog goes until the end of April. And then on May 1st, we have a new catalog. Today we're going to be using this Easter Bunny stamp set and the designer paper from the annual catalog. And the designer paper is in the very back. It's a hostess reward. Anytime you order anything that's $150 or more, you become the hostess. And this is something that you can get for free. It's a package of 48 papers. And that's what I'm using today. Okay, I'm going to set that down on the floor so it's out of my way. Hey, Carolyn, good to see you this morning too. Okay, and I think we have everything is going on. Okay, we're going to flip our phone down, so close your eyes if you get a little dizzy, and we'll see what's on the table. I've got a lot of things here. There we go. This is from the paper pumpkin. Oh my goodness. This is the cutest paper pumpkin I have ever seen. I'm going to change my lights around now. Just really, really love this set. Oh my goodness. It's called Sunshine and Smiles. It's February of 2023. And it's $22 for the paper pumpkin. I have 2 left. If you're interested, you can message me. But otherwise, these are the cards. Now, it makes 9 cards. However, I've only made 6 because I like to save. I'm going to do some alternative with this stamp set, which is adorable, and some of the other products. And then I'm also going to add in the Playing in the Rain that we have in our catalog, our mini catalog. So it's really a fun set. Look at this. Look how cute these are. This is that... use sort of a diorama die. Look at this one with a big oval. Aren't these just adorable? They were really fun. I have never gotten a paper pumpkin and opened it immediately and started working on it. This is the first time I've ever done that. It was so much fun. It didn't take long at all. And it was just neat. Neat. Okay. Again, comment, thumbs up, all of those things. Subscribe. I always appreciate that. Good morning, Levon, Jan, Carolyn, everyone, Linda, and Carla. Okay, here we go. We're going to, I have a class coming up next week. It's March 6th, and it's going to be using this Easter Bunny stamp set. It's $19 in the mini catalog. It is a photopolymer set. So it's clear. Oh, there's not much left. It's all on. I have it all on in a tray like this. And anyway, it's just the cutest little set. And there is a corresponding punch that goes with it. This is what it looks like. But it's been in back order for quite a while. It's due on May 15th. So, however, my class will not use the punch. If there is something punched, I will do it. But these are some of the things. I've been working on this already. It's so much fun. So I found a couple of these thick stamp cases, and I think I have 10, so I can only take 10 people for a class. Here's one of the cards. You're also going to get a free carrot set, and you have to buy if you'd like, you can buy the Easter Bunny if you place an order. And here's another card. You will get a whole package of, you get a partial package of the Design a Daydream paper. These are all some pastel colors. I love that are in that, and that's from the annual catalog. Let's see what else I have here. I don't have them all finished, but thanks a bunch. That's another one. And then the ones we're doing today, those will be in the class also. So, okay. And, oh, I know we have another little, this is a little cracker thing too with the carrot fell off his paws like that. I think I have chapstick in there. Anyway, that's another little treat that goes in the class kit. Okay, we're going to start, and we're going to make. We'll see how far we get. Okay, and here we are. We have our first card. Oops, things are falling on the floor already. This is what I came up with. This little Easter bunny on a little wobble like this. Isn't that sweet? Okay. And I'm going to show you how to do some coloring today and not all of this. We have a new folder. Well, it was new in the mini catalog. It's called Cane Weave 3D, and it looks like a basket. Or, you know, it looks like it's like caning on a chair, that craft that sort of has disappeared, cane chairs, but some of my relatives used to do caning. Anyway, I put this little bunny on a wobble. So it's just a real simple card, and we're going to make one just like it. I think what we'll do first is we'll do some stamping, and we're going to just bring in our mat, our piercing mats. We have foam because these are, because they are photopolymer, we need to make sure that we have a mat underneath because it doesn't have any. So these don't have any, they don't have any rubber. So our cling stamps have rubber. Okay, now we're going to do a couple things here. We're going to stamp some bunnies. We're going to do a couple of these. Let me get my paper out. Oh, there's some scrap paper. We're going to stamp a couple bunnies just because we can, and then we won't have to do it on the next card too, because we're going to be using this the whole time. There's one. And these are really quite easy to cut out too. There's another one. And we're going to do this is a sprig of flowers like that. We'll do a carrot. Let's see, where's my little carrot? We'll do a carrot there. We'll do another one right there, just because that was a little light. There we are. And this is the other one that has the, I'll just stamp it like that. You can see it, how it would be. There we go. And now we have our little bunnies. Let me just check and see if I should maybe stamp one more of these. I think I will do that just in case, so we don't have to get that back out here. I'll just put them right there. Okay, and there we have it. We're done with a black memento, I believe, and I stamped. Okay, so now what we're going to do is bring in our pieces, and we have a base of Pool Party. I love this Pool Party. This piece is in the this pattern is in that designer paper, and I just ran it through with a stitch circle. So we have a 4 1/4 by 11. Susan, good to see you this morning. And this is just a normal 3 3/4 by 5, and that's going to go on our inside. So I'll just do that right away and get it out of the way. Let me get my little silicone mat here. Everything is getting pushed back on my table because I've got a new lamp. I don't know how the lighting is, but anyway, I've been really experimenting with lighting. Oh, this room is really, I've got a lot of lights in the ceiling, but I do, it just is very dark because the windows are at the opposite end of the room. It's a small room, but they're small windows. This is 4. This is 4 by 5 1/4, and then I embossed it with the embossing folder. I'm just going to put a little bit of adhesive on that back. I'm going to do it real lightly because it's fairly deep. There we go, just like that. Put that away. And now we're going to use, on this one I used a square, a stitched square. On this one I'm going to use a circle. So we'll do that. Just put that on up here. And this is going to be an easy card. We need to do another little bit of stamping. Here, we'll do Happy Easter. You know, actually, I think we're going to do a happy Easter and a happy birthday. Because I'll have to finish these cards, or a couple of them, when we're done. So here's the happy Easter, stitch rectangles, and I've got a happy birthday, and this is one of my go-to sets always. When I need a birthday, I always jump to this set, Go to Greetings, and there are birthdays in all kinds, in 3 different sizes. So that's, it's a cling stamp, and it's in the annual catalog this year. So I'm going to do the happy birthday right there. Okay. Because I don't want to have all Easter cards. I only have so many to send. So I do send Easter cards, but I'm not always so good about sending Christmas cards though. Anyway, that's good. And that's just about done. So let's put some ribbon in here. And I've got 2 spools of, we've got the Pool Party Grosgrain, and then this is like suede, ultra suede, and this is petal pink. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my, oh, I think I'm out of the camera there. I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry. There we go. Maybe that's a little better now. Okay, I'm going to put this, there we go. We're going to put some pink down first. Doesn't make any difference which one. And then I'm going to take my ribbon scissors, trim it, and like that. I'm just going to put a little bit more of this really strong Seal Plus ribbon on there, and just going to lay a little bit on top of that. Oop, not on top, directly on top. I didn't mean it that way. Like this. There we go. And we're going to fix that ribbon. We're going to have, I'd like to have them going the same way. So there we go. It's a little bit there. That'll work just fine. Okay, we'll put that aside. And there we go. And we're going to put our Happy Easter right there. Put some dimensionals. I am waiting on a Stampin' Up! Order. I'm hoping it comes today. I don't know. Shipping has been really slow because of the big snowstorms throughout the country, and especially in Utah, they've had a lot of snow. Well, they've had a lot of snow in Montana, but Stampin' Up's office is in right outside of Salt Lake City in Riverton. There's our Easter. Okay, and we're going to put some gems on that. Let me see, we're going to put some we'll just set those on the table so I don't forget those. Okay, let's do some coloring now. And we're going to do our little bunny. And just going to give him just a little cut out like that. I'm not going to color the whole thing because I already have one done for you, but I want to show you how I do some of this. Okay, so I'm going to take my markers. I'm going to take my Flirty Flamingo. Flirty, that's sort of hard. Flirty Flamingo, and I'm going to color that. It's a light one. And I'm going to put my reading glasses. I have contacts with bifocals, but I need a little bit more when I'm doing this close-up coloring. There we go. And there's the pink. And then we need a little bit of crumb cake, is what I like to use if we're doing this. I'm going to show you how to do the white bunny too, but we're going to do that one on the next card. And so I'm going to do, what I do is I outline around the whole thing in the dark. Some people like to start with the dark, some people do the light. And this is just my personal preference. And I like to put a little bit of dark right there. And then I take I won't do the whole thing for you, but I'll just show you how I can take my light one now, and I just do little circles to blend those colors together. Like that. And then I'll take this and blend it. Same thing. And then a little bit of Wink of Stella. I won't finish all that, but you get the idea. And then by the magic of TV, there it is. And you can see you can just add some Link Stella to the bunny's fur. You can put some on the white, his little white belly, and his ears, and there we have it. And we can pop him up. We'll pop him up on the, with a wobble. Now I buy these wobbles, let's see, where did I put it? It was right here. This is crazy. You know, that just happens when you do Facebook Lives, but I have another one in the drawer. So these are just, I think these are regular size wobbles, and they look like, the package looks like, they're called Action Wobbles, and you get four, I got them on Amazon. They're mini, they're actually mini, so they're not very expensive at all. You can peel off the top, and then I stick them on. So what I do is like this. I'm going to just peel this off with my Take Your Pick tool. This Take Your Pick tool is just extremely useful. You can get your nails under there too, but anyway, it works great. So we're going to take this and put it right down the middle, and then we're going to take off the backing on this one, on this side, and it's just about that easy. And we're going to put this cute little bunny on like that. Oh, I forgot to do the eggs. Well, that's all right. You get the idea. I have some already done, and I already colored them. So they come like this, and then you can cut them apart. Let's see, let's push this up here a little bit. I think my camera must be dropping. So I'm going to just snip it like that. And then the third egg, I'm just going to just sort of round that out a little bit like that. And then I'm going to take this cute little, these eggs like this, and I'm going to just pop some glue on there, some adhesive. I'm just going to have the bunny holding the eggs, and then this one egg, we're going to put a little tiny dimensional, which I don't know where my minis are. They're here someplace, but it's just easier to take one that's from my regular. I have one cut in half there. That's what I tend to do. There we go, just like that. Isn't that adorable? And that is our first card. We can do something on the inside. I don't have anything ready, but isn't that sweet? And then we can put some, these are the in color opal rounds. These are all colors that are retiring this year. The evergreen, the soft succulent pink, the polished pink, and the freesia, and what's that, mango? What is that one called? Don't know. Can't remember. Let me see what that is. Oh, pale papaya. It looks yellow there. It's pale papaya. So don't forget, all of these refills, these are going to go really fast. So if you don't have these, get these now. Don't wait until next month, because they will be gone. I can guarantee you that. They are every single year. But anyway, we're going to put some gems on. I think these are really great. They're very pastel-y, and if that's a word. On this one I put pink, but I think on this one I'm going to use the soft succulent, and they look, I think they can almost pass for pool party. They're that you see, that's a little bit big. I think I'll use the other one. I'll use the little ones right there. We'll just do a little one and a little one right there, and it just picks that up, and I think it looks just like pool party, don't you think? And which one of these do you like better? Do you like the round or the square? So that's the first card, and just as easy as can be. Oh, on this one I put some, I actually used the fine tip glue pen, and I just put some, I had a baby card I wanted with a whale, and I wanted to use this to make it shiny. And I did the same thing with the eggs, and you have to make sure you let it dry. You can see how it's like hard as glass, but you have to not touch it for a couple hours. So there it is again. It would be cute to do on the eggs. It does make that black pimento, it can make it bleed a little bit. So there's our first card, and I'm going to set that aside, and we're going to do our second card. And this one's going to be a fun fold. So here it is. And quite easy. Nothing hard about this one at all. I mean, we're not going to do the whole thing, all the coloring and everything, but we're going to start with our base, and it is, it's a 4 1/4 by 11. And then I scored it at 2 inches and 7 1/4. So here we have 2 inches and 7 1/4, like that. And I will have all these measurements, and then this is going to fold, and then this is going to fold on top like that. And I will have all these measurements typed up for you at the end. I'll put it on our Facebook Live, and I'll also put it on the YouTube. So it takes a while to do some of these things, to get everything uploaded. So the first thing I'm going to do, I took a piece of 4 by 5 1/4, just like we did before. This time I cut it to 1 3/4 by 4, and then another one, it's 3 1/2 by 4. So this is 4 inches, and now I'm going to cut it to 1 3/4. One 3/4, and then this one's going to be 3 1/2. Okay, that's all the cutting we have to do with our trimmer. Whoops, a daisy, and I sort of moved everything around here. Hey, Priscilla, good to see you. Glad you could watch us. I'm not sure what's here once. There we go. We'll just try that. Okay, so now we're going to put our pieces together. We're going to add a little bit of adhesive on that. So just like that. And this one can come off. I'll have all those written out for you later on. This one's going to get turned like this. You could use either side. I can just sort of tell that looks like the regular old-fashioned caning. So anyway, there we go. There's our card. That's an easy fun fold, and the inside is going to have a piece of just a plain 3 3/4 by 5. That's what I tend to use for my inside. Maybe I'll cut it off just a smidge. I think it actually needs to be a little bit smaller. So we'll just trim it real quickly. There we go. And then that'll fit better. I'm not sure what that size is. I'll try to have to remember that and measure it. There, that's a little bit better. And there we go with our adhesive. So just like that. And isn't that fun? And now we're going to put our, on this one, I took a pool party with the scallop circle, and I cut this one with the just a plain circles, because the one with the stitching didn't fit. So this is what it looks like. It's called layering circles, and it has the scallop and the circles. So it's a great set. I keep that one here in Florida. Of course, I have that too. Back in Montana, I have 2 of them. So I'm going to just put this on, and now we're going to and we're going to set this on. We're going to put our greeting up there. So I'm going to put this at the, we're just going to put a little bit of adhesive, like halfway. And then we're going, you can see a little bit of it right there. So I'm going to tuck it under. I want to make sure you just keep that, okay, like that. And now we have, what do we have? Didn't I stamp that happy birthday too? Oh, there it is right here. We'll use that one. Happy birthday. No, I don't like that in the, I don't like it in the black. I think we'll do that in the, we'll do it again. We're going to do it in the pool party. So we have our little, we're going to, let's just do that real quick. Whoops. It's amazing. Nothing like doing a Facebook Live anyway, in this tiny space, and things just drop all over the floor. That's just the way life is when you're in the technology world, I think. But we're doing okay. Let's get my, I think we're going to do birthday on this one, because I have several March birthdays, and it's just a sweet one. And we'll just do that. We're going to get we don't need this foam mat because it's a just a plain, it's got, see this one has rubber on it, so we don't need, there we have that. We don't need the piercing mat then. And set that aside. We'll put this up here. It's going to go up there. We'll put some dimensionals on that. Anyway, I was starting to tell you I've been waiting for my Stampin' Up! Order to arrive because I have several things I need, especially those foam sheets that I like to cut up because I don't have any of those left. And I just didn't bring enough things with me, and I came this time. Oh, that's a little bit off. And anyway, they had this terrible snowstorm in Utah, in the whole, well, across the country. So anyway, I am hoping it comes today, but who knows? We don't know. I'm going to color this now, so we'll just cut this part off. And same with this. Okay. And what I'm going to show you how to do on this one, I don't know if you've ever seen me do this, but I do it quite a bit with gray. I'm using light smoky slate and my white color lifter. This color lifter is like, it's a little bit like an eraser if you go over the lines, but you can also use it to sort of blend and soften and pull the edges out. So I'm going to use my, I'm going to use this, I'm going to use the dark Flirty Flamingo because that's the one I grabbed, and I'm just going to put this little pink in his ear. It's a little darker than the other one and probably not as nice, but what I could do, that's what I'll just show you how to do that. So instead of the lighter one would have definitely been better, but I'll use my color lifter and I'll take some of that color out. So I'm just going to take this along the center, and it's going to make it sort of lighten up. And now what I'm going to do on this is I'm going to just do a little bit of an outline in my smoky slate. I want the bunny to be white, just a little hint of gray. So what I'm going to do is just outline them like this. It's always interesting when I'm having a class and someone is coloring. Everything gets very quiet while people are coloring, because I think people have to concentrate. There we have it. There we have the gray. So now I'm going to take my white. Hey, Kathy, good to see you out there in Oregon this morning. It's bright and early for you, isn't it? So here we have. Now I'm just taking my blender, this uplifting pen. I'm going to use the other end, and I'm just going to pull it away from, just making little circles and sort of pulling it away. Just pulling it away a little bit, and as it dries, it will sort of move this to a real soft. Do you see how I'm doing this along the edge like that? Just keep doing that with your, I think these are, it's a separate item in the catalog, in the annual catalog. But I just do that until the whole thing is colored. And do you see how soft that looks? And then when it's finished, it's going to look like this. Do you see how soft that can be around the edges? But it gives it a little bit of definition. And I'll finish that other one later. And then what I'll do is I'm going to put this bunny, this little wreath of flowers, I'm going to put that around his neck like that. I think that would be cute. I did that on the one that's the bunny that is like, this is the one I did, and that works perfectly, I think, for doing it like that. But we could do the carrot, but I think that bunny, this little wreath around his neck is gorgeous. So we will, I think I will try to find some, here are my mini dots, my minis. I think this is from a paper pumpkin. It looks like a small one. Again, if you want that paper pumpkin and don't have it, it will cost a little bit more to ship it, but it is a good one for sure. I don't know about refills for it. You have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber to get refills. And I haven't checked that. They usually do that in a few days after it comes out. So I'm going to put that like this. And there we have it. And we're going to put this bunny on there with some regular size dimensionals. Oh, that's the mini one. Let me get these out of the way. And put these up here. Oh, I sure do miss those foam sheets. Oh my goodness. You've all seen me cut these up many, many times. The foam sheets, and I don't know how I could have not brought some with me. Or maybe I brought some, but I used them all. Maybe that was it. Anyway, here we have our little bunny. I'm going to put him like this. And it's so sweet. Happy birthday. And there is our card. This is the other one. They're both birthdays. I'll take pictures of these. So there's the little brown one. There's the little white. Which do you like better? Do you like the brown bunny or the white bunny? And we'll do one more card. And that is going to be one with carrots. I am totally in love with the free carrot set. And we'll get these out of the envelope. So this is going to be another one in the class. If you'd like to take the class, you can let me know. You're a friend like no other. It's just a plain, simple card with some Easter eggs on the bottom. Happy Easter. You could use it for a birthday card or just a thinking of you or Easter, whatever you'd like to make. Again, this paper is from that Design a Daydream, like right here it is. When you take the class, you'll get some of this paper. And let's start with our card. Let's see what we're going to make a brown bunny on this one, I believe. I'm not sure. Let's see what I have cut out for you, prepped for you here. I did this a few days ago now. So I have an envelope. I have an envelope there, and I have an envelope here, and I don't even have the carrots. I don't even have the carrots on the blocks for some reason, so we'll just have to do that right now. Can't believe I forgot to do that. I usually double check everything, and then I don't know, just in. This morning I had a busy morning. I don't usually go to the chiropractor on Tuesdays, but I went this morning and it's over in Venice. It's almost a 45-minute drive. So, because she couldn't take me this afternoon. And I'm going to have to use this block. So I'm going to use I'm going to have to take that off. And we'll put this up. My blocks are across the room. So anyway, we'll do it like that. And let's do our Happy Easter. We don't need Happy Easter. I can take it off right now, so that'll be just perfect. We'll take so this is one of the free stamps. Thanks a bunch. And what we're going to do is take our little piece of this little scalloped. Oh, I love this scalloped contour scallop set. What we're going to do is use the papaya. I have the inks out here. We're going to have one stamp that is going to be, it says like, you're a friend like no other. I want that, just sort of that Blackberry Bliss carrot to be the special friend. And what I'm going to do, we're going to do the outside ones first. We're going to do pale papaya, and we'll do that. I want to do this down low enough in the card, like that. That pale papaya is really nice for these carrots. Really perfect, I think. And then we're going to take our, just a nice color. I love papaya. If I'm ever in Mexico, it's one of my favorite things to eat. This is pumpkin pie, a little accent color for this. And so now what we're going to do is I'm going to stamp right on top, like that. And do the same thing on this one. You've seen me do this before in other videos. I did one a couple weeks ago, and just love this set. It's probably one of my favorites in the whole catalog, and I had no idea I was going to like it so much. So this one now is going to be the blackberry, and I want to make sure I stamp off. So I'm going to get my little pad of paper here, and we're going to bring in our chamois, clean that little papaya and the pumpkin pie. So I'm going to take my blackberry straight, and then I'm going to stamp off. So look how dark that is. Beautiful color. And then I'm going to put it right here. There we go. And then when I do the straight color, the second generation, there we go. There, it's full strength. And it's a nice little carrot. Just think it's a fun set. Now let's see, where's my green? Oh, here it is, olive green for the little stem. And there's all kinds of stems. There are some big ones, but they're also tall, and I don't have enough room. So we're just going to put this little tiny one on each, like that. Like, there we go. And that is cute as can be. Then we can, let me see what's here. Okay, now we're ready to put our card together. We're going to take our card. It is 4 1/4 by 11. Hope I don't want to, I've got some ink on there. And I scored it, it's a top folding 4 by 5 1/2. And the inside is going to be 3 3/4 by 5. I'm just going to, put a little adhesive on that inside. And on the outside, I'm going to use, I just chose these colors from the paper. So it's sort of fun to design a whole set of cards with the same package of paper. Here is the olive color, and it's 4 by 5 1/4. Just a basic size mat, and here we go like that. And then we're going to put, I think we'll use this one, the bicycles on the back. Okay, and then we have a piece of the Blackberry Bliss that we have that's going to, this is going to be the background. It's 2 5/8 by 4, and I just measured around this, and then I figured out that measurement. So we're gonna put that on there like that. And so which one of these cards, have you made any Easter cards yet? Which one do you like the best? We're gonna put this one on here. We're gonna pop him up with some dimensionals, just like that. Another one in the middle. And I'm using a lot of dimensionals today, aren't I? Oh my goodness. I'm sure Stampin' Up will be super busy. People are joining. If the joining special is so incredible. Oh my goodness. I've never seen one this good. And my 11th anniversary is coming up next month. So I've been a demonstrator for 10 years. And anyway, we're going to put this on. You're a friend like no other. And we're going to stamp that. Let's see where is that? And stamp it in some black memento to go with the bunny. Oh, here's my little one. I was wondering where that was, but it was just buried in there. You're a friend like no other. Actually, that one's just a little bit lighter than I'd like it to be. You get a little bit more. There we go. That one's better. And there's nothing wrong with the other one. I'll be able to use it, but I like this other one better. So let's see what's here. And now we're going to put this. We're going to just set this right on top of those carrots. Hope I can get the right one. We're gonna do this one. This one's a little darker. I like dark ink. There we go. You're a friend like no other, but now let's see what we have for a bunny here. Let's see if I have one. I thought I had one cut out, but I don't. But you know, when you're fussy cutting, I thought I did have one, but let's see once here. I don't see one in the envelope. I thought for sure I did. Well, anyway, you get the idea. And it's just, when you're doing your fussy cutting, make sure that you are leaving a little bit of an edge. I wanted you to see, this is the brown one, and this is the white with a little bit of gray. But leave that, it's really simple to fussy cut. You want to maybe just turn your paper, not so much your scissors, but just your paper as you're doing this, and then it'll be just that easy to fussy cut. You don't need punches for some of these. It's a good activity to do while you're watching TV or if you're talking on the phone. I like to sometimes do that when I'm talking to people. I just have a whole bunch of things to fussy cut or color. There we go. And there's our little bunny rabbit, and I can finish coloring him, but it's going to go on there just like that. So there we are. I think that's good for today. And then we're going to put a gem on that. Let me see, where are my gems? Oh, let's see, here they are. And this actually, what color is that? That's the Fresh Freesia, but it's not very dark, so I'll use that right there. It almost looks like a clear one. Could put another one right there too, almost. But we'll just leave it like that, and I can always make that decision. I'll post these and I'll take pictures afterwards, so give me a little bit of time. And let's see what's now. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that my camera was falling down and I was going off camera. Okay, let's turn back. There we are. Okay. Oops. My light went off. There we go. Thank you so much for watching today. I appreciate it. I hope you'll give these little bunnies a try. If you don't have this set, maybe you can still order it today and get something free. It's a great set, but maybe you have Easter stamps from other years too, so that would be great. Thank you so much, and I will look forward to seeing you next week in March. Alrighty, thanks so much. All right, bye.